Do you believe in ghosts? Because after what I experienced one night in an abandoned hospital, I'll never say they aren't real again. So back in college, I was part of this photography group. We were always looking for creepy rundown places to shoot in, abandoned houses, empty schools, that kind of thing. One weekend, someone suggested this old hospital on the edge of town. It had been shut down for over 30 years after a fire, and people said it was haunted. Naturally, we went. The place was massive. Broken windows, vines crawling up the walls, and graffiti everywhere. We entered through the old ER doors, and immediately the air felt different, heavy, like the whole building was holding its breath. We split up into pairs to explore, but I was stubborn and went alone. I had my camera, a flashlight, and a voice recorder because honestly, I thought it would be funny to do my own little ghost hunt. At first, it was just what you'd expect. Peeling paint, rusted beds, flickering shadows from my light. But then I reached the pediatric wing. That's when I heard it. The faint sound of a music box. Just a soft, tinkling lullaby echoing down the hall. At first, I thought it was another student trying to mess with me, but when I walked closer, the sound stopped. Dead silent. I raised my flashlight, and that's when I noticed one of the old hospital doors was slightly open. On the other side was a children's room still filled with tiny metal cribs. But here's the terrifying part. In the middle of the floor was a single wooden rocking horse, and it was moving back and forth slowly, creaking on the cracked tiles. I froze. My rational brain kept trying to explain it away. Maybe my footsteps shook the floor. Maybe there was a draft. But then I saw something that destroyed every excuse. A child's handprint on the dusty wall. Fresh. Too fresh. The dust around it hadn't even settled. I backed out, heart pounding, and that's when my voice recorder, which I had completely forgotten about, picked up something. A whisper, so faint I didn't hear it until I played it back later, but it said, "Stay with us." I ran. I didn't care where the others were. I just bolted down the stairs and out the ER doors. But the worst part came after. When I got home, I started reviewing the photos I had taken, and in one of them, clear as day, there was a figure standing behind me. A pale, thin woman in a burned hospital gown with dark hollows where her eyes should have been. I never went back to that hospital. None of us did. But every once in a while, late at night, I swear I can still hear that same music box lullaby playing faintly in my head. And I always wonder if I really left that place or if part of it followed me home.